Okay, good. Now we started. Okay, good morning. Today I want to take you through use of these prepositions for, since, and ago. Those are prepositions. They are simple prepositions. For, since, and ago. They are used with time. Now, let me begin with the for and since. The first two. For and since. A good videographer. So, these two are used to say how long. So we use since and for to say how long. For and since are used to say how long. How long did something happen? Or how long did an action take place? You see? How long? For how long did something happen? And we use for with a period of time. So for is used plus a period of time. For example, we say for 2 days, for 3 weeks, for 1 month, for 2 years. That is a period of time. Okay? I have been learning English for 6 months. 6 months is a period of time. I have been working for 2 years. 2 years is a period of time. So we use for when we refer to a period of time. For is used plus a period of time. Now we use since plus the start of the period. So since is used plus the start of a period. So when you use since, you must say when an action started, what time or when exactly did an action start? Did an action start? For example, when I say, I have been learning English since January, that is the start of the period or the time when you started. That's why we are saying it is since plus the start of a period. Now when you say, she has been working since March. Now March is the start of the period. It's the time when you started or when she started working. I have been waiting since 8 o'clock. That is the time when you started waiting until now. You are still waiting. So I want you to look at this example so that you can understand or you can see the difference between for and since. So let me assume that today is on Monday. Okay? Today is on Monday. Yeah. Now today being on Monday, it's an assumption. I have started doing something. So I do it on Monday. I also do it on Tuesday. So this is Tuesday here. And I do it still on Wednesday. So today is on Wednesday. For example, let's say that I've been learning from Monday up to Wednesday. That is learning. So here I'm going to say, I have been learning for 3 days. 1, 2, 3, 3 days. I have been learning for 3 days. I have been learning for 3 days. 3 days. So the period of time that I've learned is 3 days. That's the period of time. So here I'm going to use 4. Because the period of time that I've learned for is 3 days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Those 3 days. I've learned for the 3 days. Now, so this means from the past, Monday is past and Wednesday is now. So from the past until now, how long? How many days? How many years? How many months? How many weeks? Okay? Now, let's look at since. Let me assume that I started doing maybe learning on Monday. So I started learning on Monday. And I'm learning up to now. So the period now is here. Maybe let's say that this is Tuesday or Wednesday. Okay. So now, when I mention the start of the period, this is the start. This is when I started learning. So here, I can say I have been learning since Monday. So I would say since now, because let me assume that now is on Thursday. So today on Thursday, I will say I have been learning since Monday. So here I mentioned the start date, or the date when I started, the day I started doing something. My sister's been working since last year. So I'm mentioning the start of the period, the starting time when this action started happening. So, in other words, this is what we say. For is used with this. You can say for 3 days, for 1 week, for 1 week, for 1 month, for 1 month, this is a period of time, for 1 year, for 1 year, for 10 years, okay, for a long time. For example, when you say I've known my friend for a long time, all those are periods of time from this. I mean, when something began, or the period of time when an action has happened. Okay? Now we can use since with this. We can say since Monday, since last week, since last month, since last year, since August. So you can mention a specific month here. Since August, since last year, since January, since April, since 1990. You can also mention a specific year, since 1990, since 24th of July. You can mention a specific date, since 8 o'clock, etc. So the starting period of an action, when an action started. So that's how we use for and since. Now let's look at how we use ago. Ago is used to say before now. So this means before now. Before now. That's the meaning of ago. Before now. For example, if I say, so look at these examples. to say before now. I graduated. I graduated 2 years ago. 2 years ago. So 2 years is a period before now. And remember that when we use ago, the time must be used before ago, and then ago comes after. 2 months ago, 3 years ago, the period before now. That is what we mean. Okay? Period before now. So, when, for example, we say she started learning 2 months ago. 2 months ago. That means the period before now is 2 months. The period before now is 2 months. That's what that means, and that is how we use ago to mean a period before now. Alright? Now, I would like us to compare ago and for. So let's try to compare the use of ago and for. Now look at these two sentences so that you get to see the difference between ago and for. Ago and for. Now, for example, if I have this sentence, when did Ellen arrive in Ireland? Is a question. When did Ellen arrive in Ireland? When did Ellen arrive in Ireland? I say the answer is Ellen arrived two days ago. Okay, Helen arrived 2 days ago. Now, I could also have another question. How long has she been in Ireland? How long has she been in Ireland? Then I say she, the answer, she has been in Ireland for 2 days. For 2 days. So she arrived 2 days ago. She has been in Ireland for 2 days. That means now here, it's the period of time that she has stayed in Ireland. Now this means that it is the period before now when she has been in Ireland. The period before now, shown by ago, the time that she has stayed, for how long has she been in Ireland for 2 days. So that's the difference, and that is how we use ago and for before. I mean for, since, and ago. Now during our next lesson, we shall look at how to use before. Thank you very much. Have a nice time.